Hey, we're here at the Diplomat Convention Center.
Rock the market.
Rock the market. Heyday. I'm sorry, a day in Miami. Coño, estoy perdido.
Heyday's that bag, bro. Heyday's that bag.
And we're here. What's your name again, bud?
Larry.
Larry. Nice to meet you, dude. So, what do you do for a living?
So I am a real estate broker, and I am the president of the Broward Miami Board of Realtors.
Nice, brother. And so you're obviously a realtor, right?
I am.
Let me ask you something, man. What do you ask? What do you tell clients that are from out of town when you're trying to get them here into Miami? Because I personally hate to think that you're even selling property to out of towners. So what is it that you're telling these people to come down here? Because we have humidity, swampas, and resenguitas. Why are they coming here? What do you tell these people?
Well, you don't really have to tell people anything,
right?
When you come down here. That's the selling point, right? Is I don't have to convince anybody about what Miami is, because Miami is Miami, right? You're right. We do have that humidity down here, but we also have cafecito. We have all the different types of foods. We have everything that you want down here, so it sells itself. Where else do you get everything you want in one location? You can go to the casino. You can go to the beach. You can do anything you want down here and have a great time.
You're right. You're right. I mean, yeah, unfortunately, you're correct. What's your name, boss?
JeffGlover.
What do you do for a living?
I'm in real estate. I'm born and raised in Detroit, Michigan.
What the hell are you doing here, bud?
They asked me to come down and share a few things about selling a few more homes.
All right, so share it with us, please.
Well, here's the deal. Prices are kind of not as sexy as they were a year ago, and so a lot of stuff is sitting. And the number one way to get stuff sold right now is to start with the conversation with the seller up front at the table, that we don't know the true value until we put it out there and see how buyers respond. So having that conversation with them at the kitchen table is helping us get more listings to a closing table versus calling them afterwards and saying, hey, we screwed up, we got to reduce it.
Gotcha. And, I mean, we were talking about it on the podcast earlier. I'm sure that the Fed, the drop in rates is going to start helping you guys, right?
It should. Rates are right at about 6% right now, which at this same time last year, they're around 7. So to see them come down to 6, that's healthy. But we also still have a little bit of a nationwide inventory problem. So if they go too low and all the buyers jump off the fence, then we're going to be back in the same situation that we were in 2-3 years ago, where people couldn't afford to buy.
No. It is a tricky situation.
So we like where they're at. We actually want them to hover around that 6% number, keep things stable.
But and to your point, Jeff, is it really, people don't consider when they're going out and buying a house right now, they're not really looking at the fact that the lower rates go, the more people jump in.
Yeah. That's something that you got to catch at the.
They think waiting for the lower rate is actually going to save them money, when actually it's going to do the opposite, because they're going to pay more because so many more people jump off the fence, which is going to drive prices up.
No, yeah. I mean, you'd be able to tell me better, but my understanding is the only people that really benefit there are the ones that are ready the second it happens.
Yes, because not enough have gone in to drive the prices up yet.
Exactly.
Yep.
Let me ask you something. What would you guys consider like a hidden gem neighborhood in Miami right now?
I think this is mine.
Yeah.
You take it.
Hit me with
gem.
it.
Oh, sorry.
You're the hidden gem.
I wanted to make sure I am. I wanted to make sure Caballo was on here.
You were talking about calling me Bobby earlier, and now you're saying that you're
the hidden
gem.
I know he came in here earlier on his bike, came in la bicicleta, montadito.
Arrasingán.
So, hidden gem, I think the Grove. The Grove's a hidden gem. I
don't know. I don't think that's a little. I don't think that's hidden though.
No, it's hidden. It's still people think it's out of their reach, but there's some pockets there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, South Miami's becoming the new Gables. Everybody's moving there. There's a lot of properties there. So
what part of the Grove? Like you talking about, like down Grand Ave, closer to Carver?
I'm talking about the Grove going west.
The part that still needs to be gentrified.
going west. The part going west, Grove. Yeah,
Got
there's
it.
opportunities there. I think that's one of the neighborhoods.
Shit, I wish.
You also have North Miami.
North Miami?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that's where a lot of people are starting to head now, right?
Yep.
Starting to head north. And how about, let me ask you, how about Homestead? That's blowing. I mean, they're building like.
Homestead's a sleeper. Homestead's a sleeper. I mean, that people keep forgetting about Homestead, but Homestead has a lot of properties that are under 500,000 to 600,000. So it's a property that a family can afford. Yeah. So earlier we said that. We said people want to live in the Gables, they want to live in Coco Plum, but not everybody can afford it. Yeah. But areas like Homestead, there's still a lot of.
How are the schools in Homestead? How are the schools there?
Well, listen. All you need to know is that they're building a Flanagan's.
Yeah. Okay.
In Homestead, Bubba. All right. That's how you know that they're ready to rock and roll. They were even trying to. Wasn't this guy gonna open a Sabata over there? They're opening a Sabata. For them to open a Sabata in Homestead is because they're seeing that, like, Mexicans don't know what Sabata is.
Well, you know, it's funny. It's funny you say that, right? Because a lot of people think that's a joke, right? They look at it from the standpoint of if a Starbucks is there or a Chipotle, it's going to be a gentrified area, or it's already up and coming, or it's too late, right? But if you really look at the commercial stuff that goes around, the areas that you're looking at going into on the up and coming side, that really does dictate what's going to be there from a housing perspective and the price point you're looking at. Because if you look at the cost of a Starbucks or a Chipotle, which now you try and go get a bowl from Chipotle, it's like $20.
Yeah.
Right?
I dare to ask for extra chicken.
But if you look at that, it kind of dictates what those housing prices are going to be. So we make a joke about it, about the things that are coming there, but that really does influence how much those housing really is going to be.
Yeah. How many of your buyers are out-of-towners?
Oh, man.
I'm asking all you guys.
For me,
how many of your buyers are out-of-towners? For real?
Yeah.
What did you say, 50%?
Yeah.
50.
So 49% of the buyers buying down here, like new homes. We just did a new construction report, Miami Realtors. 49% are international or Hispanic. Yeah. So the new homes are all getting bought by the Hispanics. So people think that there's not moving in here. They're still buying here.
It's hilarious. People thinking that there's going to be any kind of drop in the market ever.
And then right now Miami's not gonna drop. Once Miami, if it adjusts in price, it's adjusting just the market, because you have Hispanic markets, Latin America's coming here. Then now you have domestic. So I know Jeff's probably gonna buy a house here soon. Comes to Detroit. Well, you got Chicago. You have New York.
All New York.
Everything happening in New York is coming down here.
That whole New England territory.
I mean, if you see what's happening in those areas, they're all moving down here.
I see a lot of New York moving to North Miami, Aventura.
Oh, New York. New York is on the way, Papa.
Yeah.
New York is on the way.
You know what I've seen?
If this guy gets elected, it's all over but the crime.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot from New Jersey also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Jersey, I mean, one and the same, right?
Well, people don't realize, and you said it, Miami has everything.
Yeah.
The 305 has everything, and people say, "Oh, New York's the capital of culture," you know, and everywhere else. I'm sorry, Miami's been the capital of culture.
Well, we had a bubble, man. We had a bubble.
Yeah.
We had a bubble, and COVID.
Yeah.
Is what popped it.
People realized, you're like, "Hey, come down here."
People discovered exactly it was an untapped paradise.
Yep.
And everybody realized, oh shit, look what's going on down there.
Yep.
You know, it also helped us that it didn't help us that we had a great governor that gave us freedom, because that's really the fucking reason a lot of people came out here. They saw, oh my God, these people are still functioning like normal human beings.
Yeah.
And that led to that huge influx. And then now, 2 years into it, they really realized exactly what we're talking about.
You know something, Caballo, though, that people don't know is Miami Realtors, when COVID and the pandemic happened, we filed with DeSantis to make sure that realtors were able to work. Because people have to find homes. So that didn't stop our business. So everybody here is at Rock the Market hanging out, but that came from us.
And they approved it? You guys were essential?
Yeah, that was our Miami Realtors. That was Danielle Blake, Senator Anna Maria.
Not all states were realtors essential. In Michigan, we weren't essential.
Correct. So we did that. We did that at Florida Realtors. So
which really doesn't make any sense.
Work, we do that. Right. Yeah, insurance costs, things that we're doing and working for. So I know we joke at the conference and we have a good time, but the reality is that's what behind the scenes is happening with a lot of.
But even just building on what you guys were saying, right? With how friendly the state is for businesses, now you're starting to see not just the individuals move down, but the whole company move down.
Yeah.
And you're starting to see big companies move down.
Yeah.
Which then brings the individuals with their employees, right?
It's a great overall economy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's a whole machine. Listen, before we get out of here, I want to ask you guys, what advice would you give to realtors who are just starting out in the business?
Nobody want to take this? Go,
Yeah, I think that agents who are just starting out need to embrace the idea that it is a sales business. And while it's important to master social media, understand AI, understand video and getting content out and looking good on film and all that stuff is part of the game, most new agents underestimate the value of strong sales skills, actually learning how to sell and prospect for business. If they can figure those two things out, all the other stuff is ancillary. The problem is most agents get in the business and they go right to, well, I need a good-looking Instagram. I need a camera.
The headshots, baby, the headshots.
Yep, I need a microphone so my camera audio sounds great. By the way, all of that is necessary, but most important is learning how to sell and learning how to prospect above all, even in 2025, 2026, and beyond, because at the end of the day, consumers make a decision on who they're going to hire based on how you make them feel. How do you make someone feel a certain way? Based on what you say.
Oh, yeah, man. Hey, and with that, I appreciate you guys coming on, man. It's been a pleasure talking to you guys. Get ready to rebatir.
Hey, thank you for being on, Caballo.
All right, see you guys.
Thank you guys.